is that like where you've got the quality there, the payments relate to that, and where there's low scores, that there's a facility to improve those if you want to, and it's as simple as that, So just a quick overview on where we're at. I think this is almost the final slide. It is indeed. I didn't give a review or kind of what is happening at the moment or whatever, but we've got 167 farmers in the programme this year, and again, we appreciate your patience on this as well. I mean, we're only a year in the door ourselves, and normally you take longer to kind of get going with something like this and whatever. But our feeling was that with CAP just around the corner, a lot of uncertainty as the types of schemes that could be there, whether they'd work or not and whatever. So we kind of drove on, and at least we can get something on the ground in 2021. So your payments will start next month. So they'll start before St. Paddy's Day, and they'll probably be in 50 batches of 50 or that. So they'll hopefully be nearly all in March. So there's 20,000 hectares in the programme this year, and fair play. There's a very one massive thing I'd say that I've worked a lot in various different areas from Kerry to Donegal in the past projects and whatever else as well. But one of the biggest resources that you have here is yourselves, and in an awful lot of places there isn't that resource. There isn't. I won't say there isn't the interest, but there isn't the farmers around, and that's everything. And the best resource from an environmental perspective is the farmers, and the best resource from the social perspective is the farmers, and that's very important. As I say, someone says called the farmer the first responder to the issues that we have to deal with and whatever. But in our meetings, and we met a good few of you, it was level 5 lockdown outside and whatever else, but there was an extra 680,000, secured for this area to allow everyone else in, because we had only started this looking, we were only going to take in 60 or 70 at the beginning, and there was a big call to say, look, everybody, there's a big show of interest here in this, and everybody should get into this pilot, and that's something that, that's positive pressure on us, I would say, and we went and looked for that, and we were successful with that to bring in, to allow everyone that applied that was eligible into the programme itself. So there's 26 advisors trained, and that capacity side of things is very important as well, to be able to roll that out. So, and again, farmer training at the moment, farmer payments next month, and farmer payments for 2021. So it'll be a year on again for payments for this year, if you know what I mean. And advisor payments. So we covered the advisor fees. So there's a minimum payment in this programme of €800, and we see that as something that can bring farmers up to speed on technical training and understanding what's it about and go through the whole shebang. And we paid the advisors ourselves as well. So we cover that cost. And as part of that, we build capacity amongst advisors to know how these programs work. Joe mentioned, commonage groups and so on, and it's something that, commonage groups where there's issues on commonages particularly, we would see that, there's a budget actually for all lands, and that's how this works. And it can be challenging in one of these programs, these results-based programs, because not everyone gets the same. There's a budget there for those, and if it's not been claimed, where does it go? Does it go back into the project or whatever? But we want to kind of ring fence that for actions that could be from this idea of the formation of a group to discuss what could be done if there's issues, or potentially investing in actions on it that might improve the quality, And the ideas are all there, And then, so we'll be dealing with supporting actions once the payments goes out. That's usually when the first thing is, someone says, how much am I going to get? And it's difficult to say for ourselves until we get the scores. The second thing is, what can I do to improve it as well, is very often the next question. So that's pretty much it. Thanks a million for your patience on that. I must say thanks a million to Greet Grealis and for the hall here as well. It's mighty, and it's great to be out and about, I must say as well. So